Coming up next, we'll introduce you to an Orange County Convention Center employee who has an enlightening job, and we'll let you in on his secret talent. But first, see if you can answer this quick question. In what year did the Orange County Convention Center open? Is it A, 1975, B, 1983, C, 1969, or D, 1989? We'll have the answer. Do you know the correct answer? It is B. The Orange County Convention Center opened its doors in February 1983 as the Orange County Convention and Civic Center. There are hundreds of employees at the Orange County Convention Center who work each day to make it all happen. This is an area that you rarely see, and the person we're about to introduce you to is in charge of the video, audio, and lighting for both buildings, and we're going to take you into the control room. Come on. Before a convention comes to life like this, you've got to get technical. And who better to show us how than electronic systems technician Tim Cromer.
Our supervisor's mantra around here is details, details, details. And that really does explain it best, because it's quite a bit to keep up with. And there's a lot of ways to get in trouble if you don't stay on top of those details.
So what are some of the things that we're looking at here?
Well, this is our lighting system. And this has the entire West Concourse on it. The original Convention and Civic Center right here, Hall D1 and D2.
He knows this system backwards and forwards, which helps him cater to the specific needs of the Orange County Convention Center's customers.
We have very flexible systems, particularly in lighting, and what we deal with a lot now is exhibitors who want lights programmed off over their booths. So we have very flexible system in regards to, compared to some facilities who have to go up and actually physically shroud the lamp. We can go to a computer and click on single pods on or off. So that's a very flexible system that we use a lot these days with exhibitors.
Exhibitors need not worry that the lights will be just right over their booths, because Tim is on the job. But he didn't start out as a lighting expert. He was working full-time as a musician when fate stepped in. His first day working here was the grand opening.
Well, I had gravitated towards the technical end of things, audio and lighting, when I quit being a full-time musician. And a friend of mine, John Markham, who had worked at Laser World, a downtown facility that was in the old Beecham Theater, started working out here prior to the Convention and Civic Center opening. And he called me one day, and I'd heard about some convention center out on I-Drive, and he got me out here for the first event with the grand opening with John Williams conducting the Boston Pops, and the rest is history.
Tim liked working with the convention center so much, he stayed since day one. He loves the fact that each day on the job is different.
You know, it's the freshness of the constantly cycling events. It's the people you work with. And not just within our department, but the whole convention center family. We've gotten to be a much larger family than we were back in '83, but we're still a tight-knit community.
Tim Cromer's musical talents are no secret at the convention center. He and a few co-workers have formed a band, and that's Tim.
Us who have gravitated towards technical services, we're musicians, like my supervisor Greg, myself. Frank Harrell and Harold Correa, both bass players. So We haven't done it in a while, but for United Way events, which is our sponsored preferred charity here at the Convention Center, we would have entertainment, and we called ourselves the technical difficulties, as in please stand by, we're having technical difficulties. So we have quite a few musicians in the house, and we have the unofficial Orange County Convention Center band.
So the in-house rock star is a loyal employee who says he enjoys taking care of business with his technical services team.
Well, we have a great team. We really do. We're a small team, but our supervisor, Greg Steer, myself, Jack Abel, Frank Harold Correa, recent addition, Joey Amundsen, and our bench technicians who keep everything running, Al Porterfield and Joe Arroyo. We're a small but a fiercely loyal and tight group, and we get it done.
Thank you from Technical Difficulties.